Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and we now have the official numbers of the Chantel and T-Mobile deal. If you're new to the channel and you don't know who Chantel is, Chantel was a Sprint affiliate that built their network using Sprint assets, and T-Mobile was just able to acquire those wireless assets and its customers for $1.95 billion. So we knew this deal was going to get done. We just didn't know at the time what the initial pricing would be for the deal. And T-Mobile and Chantel were still in discussions and negotiations a few months back when this had officially been announced to close in the second quarter. So these are the areas where T-Mobile is going to get some of the, or all of the 1.1 million mobile customers. Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. So this is a big deal. Again, as I mentioned in previous videos, Verizon and AT&T have to be very concerned about T-Mobile and competition. Now, I'm not saying that T-Mobile is going to overnight have the largest network or the best network, but the competition factor is going to be fierce because T-Mobile is bringing it. By buying this affiliate and the Swiftel affiliate, it will help them expand the network and grow it natively, because those are now their assets that they're purchasing. That's going to lead to additional streams of revenue, not only from those customers, but also upselling those customers. Home internet, a lot of those areas where Chantel operated was very rural, like very, very rural. I got a guy on the channel that lives out there. He was sending me pictures. It's super, super rural. I mean, the sites are so rural, you can't even get to them because they're on private property. So this is a huge, huge, huge opportunity for T-Mobile to sell home internet in those areas, especially if they can get that N41 out there, rolled out quickly, get some decent backhaul on those sites. There's going to be some fierce competition from T-Mobile. It's not going to be like it was in the past for Verizon and AT&T. This time, T-Mobile is bringing competition, and they're doing so at a bigger scale. Not as large as Verizon and AT&T yet, but they're competing at more mass scale with a lot more spectrum and a lot more money and profits. So just keep that in mind. Again, I'm going to say it very clearly. This does not mean that T-Mobile is going to have the better network overnight or the bigger network. But again, as I said in previous videos, if we're talking about competition, they are going to force Verizon and AT&T to compete now in every single business segment across the board. For AT&T, it's going to be media and internet, home internet, ISP. For Verizon, it's going to be their wireless consumers and business customers. T-Mobile is going to try to compete for all that. And they're no longer looking back. The floodgates are open. And that's what the Sprint combination allowed them to do. Now the floodgates are open. They have a better position to get in more debt to compete if they need to. They have spectrum to now compete with home ISPs and TV, which they're doing very aggressively. By the way, I am testing T-Vision. I've had it for 24 hours now. If you have not seen my Twitter post, make sure to follow my Twitter. I did post a brief 24-hour review of how I felt about the services. So make sure to follow the Twitter and check that out. But again, competing is the key word. T-Mobile, all they needed to do with this combination was compete. They never set out to have the best network or the largest network overnight or right away. That if that does happen and they have incentive to do so, they will. But that will happen over time. That will take, the 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now as they construct sites, they add infrastructure, co-location, they get N41 on all 50,000 densification sites, and then small cells will come at a later time as well. So just keep that in mind. Again, competition is the key here. Verizon and AT&T are going to have to adjust as T-Mobile pulls more customers from them. AT&T has already adjusted. We will see if they need to go even further. I think their deals are very aggressive as they stand now. But the fact that T-Mobile is doing it over wireless airways allows them to compete very quickly. Very, very, very quickly. As soon as they get N41 in that area and it's towards a neighborhood and there's enough capacity, they're there. They're competing. They don't need to lay fiber to the house. They don't need to dig up any right-of-way permits to dig up sidewalks. They don't need to. They just need to upgrade site, get good backhaul on it, get N41 on it, and boom, they're competing for home ISPs against home ISPs. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. It sounds like T-Mobile is making all the right moves. Again, they just have to execute now, and then they will be right there. So let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about this. Look forward to reading the comments. If you are new to the channel or you have been on the channel and you have not yet liked, shared, subscribed, make sure you do so. Hit the notification bell as well so you are notified when the content does go live. Make sure to follow the social media outlets for more updates and interaction. My 24-hour review of the T-Vision is on the Twitter, so make sure to check that out. Thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.